Hi, this is Don Maycock, and I'm a certified financial planner with Advantage Wealth Planning. The scenario that I'm going to show in this video is part of the Sun Life GIF solution, which is a segregated fund in Canada. And specifically, it's an all-in-one contract with many features, but what I'm going to demonstrate is how to set up the most simple plan whereby you want guaranteed income at a future date. So in this illustration, I have designed it for two fictitious clients, Fred and Wilma Stone, and I'm only going to show some of the key pages and demonstrate the guaranteed part of the program that you may be interested if you're a pre-retiree or if you are retired and you want guaranteed income, whether it's in an RSP, RIF, a TFSA, or non-registered account. So there are three types of investments inside this single contract. But what we're going to focus on is the middle one called the income series, which I just highlighted in blue. And the purpose of the income series is twofold. One, to provide guaranteed income for life, irrespective of how the stock market does, whether it goes up or down. This is a guaranteed income product. So the illustration is fairly simple, and I'll just highlight things. The annuitant, which is the person buying the plan, is Fred and Wilma Stone. They're both born in 1963, and because now it's 2018 when this is recorded, they would be 55 years old. They want a guaranteed product with guaranteed income for life, irrespective of whether Fred passes away or Wilma passes away. Income continues until the death of the last spouse. And I highlighted in blue under plan details, it's called lifetime guaranteed income option, and the key note here, it's called joint life. In this illustration, we're going to use returns from 1987 to 2016. But in reality, the key message here is we're going to directly do the investment in what's called the income series, which has an investment component that is all fixed income, no stocks, no equities, that has a rate of return of 1.55%, which is just a simulation to show you how the product works. So in the transaction summary portion at the bottom of the sheet, in 2018, the clients invest $100,000 into the plan, but do not want to take income until they're age 65 in 10 years, the year 2028. They want guaranteed income, and if that is what their desire, then the guaranteed portion that I showed in the previous video in the table is $5,070 per year. And that income will last again until the last spouse passes away. On this page, it's a table simulating what would happen over time. But the key message here is that if you invested at age 55, as per the scenario I explained, the $100,000, then in 10 years, Sun Life in this plan guarantees the minimum income of $5,070. However, this is an illustration, so we are attaching a few other things to give it a bit of a demonstration what might happen. So each row represents another year as you age. The market return varies based on the 1987 to 2016 income rates. And what happens is the portfolio has different values in the second last column and grows throughout the 10 years. And after 10 years, in the year 2027, it has grown to $116,286. But the key thing to take away here is, irrespective of that, the payment that they wish to start will continue for the rest of their life, and it goes out to age 100 as an example. The column here, indicated as potential lifetime guaranteed income, shows what would happen if you did not want to wait until you were 65, but for example wanted to retire at age 60. You would simply look down this column, and at age 60 your $100,000 initial investment would pay you $4,180 per year, guaranteed for the rest of your life. And you can see that for every year that you defer taking income, you get a raise. Now I want to show one other part of the plan, just to make it complete. There is a death benefit guarantee to the product. And for the income series, it's 75% of the original value. So original value was 100,000. 75% of it is 75,000. On the next column over, you'll see the value 100,683, which represents the growth during that year plus any fees for this product. If both clients passed away, the beneficiary receives the higher of the market value or the death benefit guarantee. So if you look down and say the client started receiving income at age 65, however they both passed away, unfortunately, by age 75, this investment market value was at $77,300 and the death benefit guarantee is $42,293. The beneficiary gets the higher of the two values. That's what these last two columns mean. They're not really part of the plan, the reason you buy the plan, but there are some guarantees. The last thing I'll point out is also on the potential lifetime guaranteed income, this column here, is that if you defer past age 64, 65 to a future year, you will continue to receive a higher amount. In this view, what you see is a chart representation of the table I just showed. On the left axis is market value, and the black line represents the value of the portfolio. So if you look, you will see that it crosses this line, starts with the initial investment of 100,000, and then the fixed income fund is varying depending on the market, sometimes going up and sometimes going down. Now the client is deferring income for 10 years, and that's represented by the stair steps in orange. That's the deferral. So every year that they defer it, the stair step represents an increase in income. And on the right axis, it shows the income. So you just have to look across. So when they're 65, they start receiving income, and that's the green bar. And it continues for the rest of their life until the last spouse dies. So this just shows you in graphical form what happens to market value. Even if the market value goes to zero at age 93, if one of the spouses is still alive, the income continues. So you can't run out of income with this product. In the joint option, the income will continue until the last spouse dies. This concludes the illustration. I hope you found it beneficial. And again, it was specifically focused on guaranteed retirement income for a couple that lasts their entire lifetime. Even if one of the two passes away, the income continues until the last spouse dies. So this is a good retirement planning tool where you know, in the worst case, how much you'll get paid. Where you might use it is if you're already receiving Canada Pension Plan and Old Age Security, and you're invested in an RSP, a RIF, a LIRA, a LIF, a TFSA, or a non-registered plan, and you want to top up to have guaranteed income over and above those amounts, this is a consideration. In general, it will pay more than a guaranteed investment certificate, and the product's also liquid, so if you needed access to the capital, you can get it. Again, thank you for watching. My name is Don Maycock. I'm a certified financial planner. My company is Advantage Wealth Planning, and my tagline is advising you to and through retirement. If you have any questions, please send me an email. If you'd like your situation analyzed, also contact me. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.